back to the room, as in the courtroom, and is probably, not guaranteeing, but probably going to get a bit heated in here as Dia Phoenix looks for a way to win out this very epic trial in Case 1-4, what we're about to do today in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That is Ace Attorney 1, here part of the Ace Attorney trilogy, and also part of my own personal Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney chronology series. If you didn't know, I'm playing through all of the games in in-game timeline order. We have already finished with the great Ace Attorney stuff, and we are now into the original trilogy here, which is next in the timeline order. So, come along for the ride, everyone. I sincerely hope you enjoy it with me today. If you're going to take part in our chat in our Twitch live stream right now, please feel free. Or if you're going to enjoy this in our YouTube highlight we've posted after the fact, please feel free to let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you do, let me know, like and comment down below. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell as well if you want to be even more awesome with your love and support and see more videos like this come up in the future. You're listening to people doing, very smart conversations. Yep, beats the usual drunk ramblings, I suppose, but the train's getting delayed again. I am so sorry about that. Trains, need to be better in many parts of the world, unfortunately. So, let's hope that's not for too long. I should make a mention, that by the time that this highlight comes up in our YouTube, channel, on Laura Petalvod YouTube channel, by that time, this game will actually have had its updates! We are streaming this right now on November 18th, and as of November 19th, that is when the update for this game drops, which adds many more bells and whistles. So not today, not for today, we will have access to the bells and whistles update, but for the next stream, we should have it there, and I'm looking forward to it. But for now, we gotta get back to where we were at. Here we are. So last time out, it was another epic session fighting for Edgeworth's innocence, trying to get that sorted, and we almost got there. We met a very interesting guy in a boat rental place who thought it was a pasta shop, and we tried to interrogate him with them, and they left some tasty law dumps for us as well about something called the DL6 incident, and we are going to find out more maybe about that, because Edgeworth believes that because of DL6, or that he is innately related to the DL6 incident, in that he is guilty of doing something in the DL6 incident, but surely not. We gotta find evidence to stop that. We've got to save our Edgy Poo, our future husbando. We've got to save him. And to do so, we have found our way back here, December 27th at the Grossberg Law Offices, because maybe Mr. Grossberg has info for us, some hot, tasty details. Mr. Grossberg! Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
Yeah, no kidding! I can't believe you're not!
Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth!
Sometime later, where we told him everything. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream! It's only a dream!
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father, the pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it!
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. He sought Revongi, and he tried to make it Shongi. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Oh no, you gotta spill more. Tell me about Daddy Edgeworth, the one that got off in the instant. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Oh, only 25 minutes is delay. Yeah, I've suffered worse train delays, so not like obviously like no delays, but obviously better than a cancellation. He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. And that's no surprise. Have you seen the man try and defend? My word. Von Karma is an extreme man, you're telling me? Voice testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. And to beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Ah, shoot. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. The ghost? Dead men tell no tales? I thought that's how the song went, Dead men tell no tales. It's not a song, it's just a line that's said in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Oh, goodness. This is, let's see what you might know about that. Ooh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent. So why should it matter?
Actually, maybe it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter? I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I mean, if only we could actually get a look at it. Yogi was the one following it. Edgeworth was the one mentioned in the letter to get revenge on, so that leaves only one person. We suspect Mr. Von Karma doing more than falsifying. He out here actually threatening and doing bad things, yeah. They sort of sing the Dead Men No Tales part, so the song isn't inaccurate. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with Von Karma in this one. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting! I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means that the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Why? I don't know why, but it certainly sounds like definitely the man does much more than just falsify and be a general D-bag on the prosecutor's desk. That's for sure. And that is very much for sure. Hang on. Chair, not comfy. No chair comfy, that's fine. What else could we give? Would you know about the murder incident photograph? Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would become of Von Karma were he alive. Okay, he's only musing. I got a file on the DL6. Mustering Miss.
Good to hear you. Good to see you. How you doing?
No, I wouldn't watch the first Pirates movie. Maybe later. See, I'd be inclined to do that. I remember actually doing so on my flights back from my vacation in September. But since that time, since that happened, I'm kind of less inclined to do so nowadays because, unfortunately, one of the actors has said some things that is not really worth going into on the stream. If you want to ask me in private, then if you know, then if I trust you, then feel free. But yeah, we'll focus on game. Excuse me. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Yeah, which one? If you want to know, I'll do it in a talk later, but we'll save that for off stream, if that's alright. You DL6 Exhibit A, you might know things about this. She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Huh? Sorry about what?
I think I'll stay out of this one. Well, fair days. Would you know? Quite sure, I have nothing to say concerning that. Maybe... Would you know about... Just press everything until you know about other things. You know nothing about the parrots, unfortunately. You know nothing about the bullets. Nothing about the lake. It's finally gonna happen like that. Let's happen. In any case, it is good that the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good! It's my future husbando! I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. And we almost fell right into his trap.
What a creep!
What a big creepamundo. Right. Ooh, talk about Von Karma then. Yes. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. Huh? He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! Not my husbando, not guilty.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Gregory versus Manfred. Round 1. Fight! The whole you either die here or live enough to pick up a villain line. Scenes become more true as time goes on. Yeah, truth, unfortunate truth, yeah. Okay, go now. Have a nice travel. Hopefully no more bad things happen on travel. Bye-bye, Cass. Take care. Alright, what happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? An unusual event for the man, yes. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? No wonder he's a grouch. Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe!
My girl, we like to headcanon that's where he's actually from. What with me giving him German words to say in a slight German twang. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admitted himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty, and he's my husbando. Come on. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Alright, we got one place for that then. Time to move it. Not detention center, go back here. Because only from here, apparently, can we then go to criminal affairs. Maybe this is something that by the time I get around to this game being updated, that might be slightly fixed. I know that the main chunk of it is like you can do like some extra like bonus content, you know, you can like do poses and make snapshots like that. I don't know like actual like game improvements. Oh no. There is going to be game improvements because you actually get to see how many bits of testimony you have to go through when you're doing a cross-examination, which for some reason this thing never even had. And yeah, that's going to be improving. Makes me wonder if they are actually going to maybe like improve the navigation between places. We'll see. Because it's not out yet for me currently as I do this live stream, but by the time this video gets uploaded, it will be live for us. It happens tomorrow as of this live stream. As I said, the update to the Ace Attorney trilogy. So yeah, we'll see next time out what this is like. But for now, December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Yeah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like David Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real.
Phrasing.
We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I just I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yeah, he just arrived actually. So Von Karma's in the records room?
Nick, let's hurry!
Move in, records room, go. And it's a room that we have seen before. I would have thought it's, I didn't remember if it was a locale we've been to before, but yeah, it turns out that I think we did a fleeting visit here last time out. December 27th, Police Department Records Room.
Dusty as always.
We were here only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Alright. I can look. It looks like there were files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
They must keep important case files in there. So don't go pilfering, Phoenix. Don't you do it. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow! These are all case reports?
Yep, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust.
That's a thing to think about, yeah. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity.
Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me.
And then she starts sneezing, she's like, maybe.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says, unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for the L6! It's completely empty!
What? What are you doing in here?
Ah! Von Karma!
You! How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see? I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Also, something about seeing a front-on view of Von Karma screams just way too scary. Like, come on now.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your beeswax. Of course it's not. Tomorrow would be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, back out. What can we give her? Well, you might know what's going on here, but we have what you don't. A parrot! Present the parrot. Ha, fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Pah!
Creep!
Thank God that Maya used an inside voice there. You got the evidence. Okay. Okay, one of these will potentially break him down. Don't know which one. Will my attorney's badge do so? No. Not the map. Just try everything until it works. I'm sure. We could go right for the one. We could try and figure it out and go right for the one, but for now, I am not sure. Metal detector. I'll tell you what, before I do... Oh, I should have pressed everything else! Ah, this was the one that I needed. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He is a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Huh? So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter!
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble of bringing it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick! What is that thing?
A stun gun. For self-defense. Usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts would course through your body like a dog torching an electric fence. That's lethal, surely, my dude. You'd go to these lands. What? Okay then. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No!
No!
Oh, what are you?
Nick! Run! Ah!
Maya! Out of my way! Ah! Ah! Goddess. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! What's a primo D-bag? Bon calm, a primo D-bag. Maya! Open your eyes! Maya!
The letter... Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up at all.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. Well, what is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7. taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. The L6 bullet, taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. Put into my pocket for safekeepings. Put into my pockets is... I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
I pulled at my strings! My bullets! No!
That got to my heartstrings, come on.
She was so brave she dived right into trouble.
Aww. I also sincerely hope that, like, at some point, if she's not here immediately in the court, she'll come around. We'll make her see. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick! I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn out from my running with a stun gun yesterday.
Static charged. Oh dear. Maya jump scare and... yeah, shock and jump scare. All the things.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. And Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What are you doing?
Sorry! I'm sorry! I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right. Good idea.
Just try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Wah! Pill! Ah! Oh, wow. She has so much shock value. Yes, indeed. Oh, what's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Yep, morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured a runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. It's going to be settled. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh yay, we did get an admirer at our desk. Yay. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. I almost said Mills Edgeworth. Am I going senile yet? The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, change voice mode, damn you. Come on! Don't be ordered to silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Einspruch! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Testimony. Why I left the courtroom. Okay then. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for policy. I figured it got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of these motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Tapioca. I like to think of his sleeps. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. With my perfect cross-examination that I get from my picnic basket. Are you really sorry? Are you really? Hold it! I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Einspruch! 999. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. Well, he sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. You weren't running away or nothing. You sure? Hold it! Then why did you leave? Einspruch! He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Ashworth would be guilty in 3 minutes! I gotta yap my mouth. But we wouldn't have a game without it. Get some food for the parrot. Okay. Hold it! Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from fresh. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why did you go back to the caretaker's shack? I kinda got lost, see? Einspruch. The witness has trouble remembering some things. Then the police apprehended him. He was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please! Your Honor, come to your senses! You think the judge has senses? They might be, like, getting slightly, you know... The synapses might be, like, losing their edge. In his baldingness, in his old agedness, unfortunately. You think he got nothing to do with this anyhow. As well, I have doubts about that, but we'll press first. Hold it! You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, it seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. Einspruch! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible! I'm glad to come to your senses, Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. But do we have evidence to... I get that done there. Right, your answer to that. Maybe I gotta think about it a bit more. Let's keep pressing. I did one of those motive things. Really? Hold it! How can you say you had no motive? I say you do! You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Einschlag! Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Hammer down? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Oh, rabble. Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or, are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor! Ha! Ho! Now, this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Oh, don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please, tell us this witness's name. He is not Hammond. He is not Gregory. He is Yogi himself. Let me give you the beans. I'm so confident of my answer. We will take a save just to be 100% certain. Because that's how certain we are. That's how confident we are. Yes. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident! It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Einschlag! 999. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the courts? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick! How are you gonna prove that? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. What now? Oh, I am so very, very sorry. It tut mir leid, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? We found prints. No, fingerprints. I don't think so. Had to do that. Had to do an Animaniacs riff. Before, we have a little bit of an intermission, because I'm starting to need to give my voice just a bit of a rest. And have lots of drink to hopefully soothe it as well. So, we're going to do our usual hourly ad break here in the Twitch stream to run the ads and get rid of pesky pre-rolls, as we always do. This is your chance, people in Twitch land, to go and do some business if you want to take care of yourselves very, very quickly. If you're in YouTube land enjoying the highlights, there will be no break. We'll move straight on to the next portion. But please feel free to pause and take a moment every now and then to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves as well, because that's very important to do. And come back to us when we will do some more of this trial and see where it leads us. I'll be back in a few minutes. See you soon. How does he have no fingerprints? What happened to his poor little fingies? I wonder. Was it an accident or was it intentional? Is there stuff that you'd like to hide from us? Is that right? We'll get those answers and more as we come back to the stream and the video. Welcome back, everybody, wherever you're watching this from and whenever you're watching this from. It is lovely to have you for some more of this today. If you're enjoying the video, particularly in our YouTube land highlights, please let me know, of course. Leave your likes and comments down below, and please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell too if you want to go further with your love and support and maybe see some more of this in the future. All that stuff is super appreciated. So... what? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at the chemical plant. He suffered the fate of the Mega Mac. I knew it! I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past! I mean, to be fair, that could still be an accident, but at the same time, that's a bit too convenient. This is all a bit too convenient, surely. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems the case has been decided, Nine. No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. No, I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick! What are we gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examining his parrot? Is it time, chat? Chat, I think it might be time. Might be time for the infamous thing to go down.
What is it, Nick?
Hello there.
Hello there, General Kenobi, or otherwise known as Lady Leslie. You're here for the moment it happened. How is it? How you doing, lady? It's good to have you here, and thank you for the redeems as well. Oh boy, here it comes.
No, you're not going to...
Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to examine the witness's pet parrot!
It's happened! Let's do the thing!
He's gonna have a chat! We're cross-examining the parrot! Yay! The thing has been done! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce! I object! Objection! I object your object! Wait a second! You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Yes, I am being that guy right now. Hey, that's a very comfy Grimmy. I love that. I hope you're doing comfortably right now, Laz. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, to go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Oh yes, I am. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. What am I doing? You are making this come to life with your voiceover, and I am all for this. I try a lot. I'm doing every single one of them. I am the one-woman voice box for most, if not, gonna try for all the voices, but well, they'll vary in effectiveness, they'll vary in strength, they'll vary in well-doneness, but I like to try. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Oh boy!
Who's the pretty birdie? Who's the pretty girl?
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. Well, it must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Who's a pretty birdie? Who's your owner?
Hello! Hello! Ah!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Well, what on earth can we do? That's literally the only thing he's got for us. Just hello, hello. And then beforehand, just that as well. Alright, time to press. Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
What do we say, actually? Oh, this is a great question to start off with here. We can't get her to say her name because she only reacts to saying her name. She only reacts to being called Polly, but I don't think she'd say Polly outright. I mean, we could start with it. I've done the confidence save. We could start with it. Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly! Polly! What's your name? Polly! Polly! Ah!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Oh god, it's getting me to do all sorts here. Again, we confidence saving. And we say maybe because Yogi was the one who named them? Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Great. Great question. Is the parrot Surely it's like, the only thing I can put is the parrot themselves, because they only answer to Polly themselves. I could be entirely wrong here, but we'll try. Take that! I think I'm wrong. Mr. Wright, I had hoped you would learn this by now. Making random guesses here is a waste of court time. Uh-oh, wrong again. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony. And that's all he's got there. Alright. Press in the silence then. How about this? Hold it! Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we're just trying to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay. So the only thing to testify is back here with the hello, hello. I want you to testify. Maya talk. You say, what's the safe number, maybe? Let's try that. Let's try that first. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? A safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Because that's where the letter would have come from, but you pilfered the letter, didn't you, you sneaky son of a biscuit? You sneakily, you sneakily deakily son of a biscally. And we could give that a go. I mean, try anything here. It's a DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that safe number? Let's see, can we have a look at it ourselves? Yes! Yes. Case summary, location elevator, district courthouse, date. Area elevator was option depleted at the time, no clues found. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35, defense attorney trapped in elevator, returning from lost trial with his son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Suspect data, Yanni Yogi. Court bailiff, trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory lawsuit to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. He named the parrot after fiancé. Well. Let me double check. That was in, what was it, suspect data, right? Yeah, suspect data. Well. Oh, whoops. Pressing the wrong buttons here. It's on the suspect data page. The objection spooked the heck out of me there. Sorry. If that was my objection, then I don't mean to. Mr. Wright, this file is from a case 15 years ago. I don't see anything about a safe in here at all. I believe this is another one of Mr. Wright's bluffs. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. Okay, right thing to say, but wrong testimony to put it against, maybe. Or wrong question. Let's try again. Polly, speak to me. You say now, have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly! Have we forgotten something? Don't forget the L6!
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? Huh? That's not what you're supposed to say! Forgot! Something we forgot! Hello?
ridiculous! Why would she say it? Something's the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait! Don't tell me Von Karma expected this! He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Oh, what a Dickens! What a heckin' Dickens!
Well then.
I'm in a sort of interesting situation here. I am at an interesting crossroads here. What is it? What is it about this? I've gotten somewhere. I feel like I've gotten somewhere when I tried to present the report in that one time. Let's try that again and see if there's anything else. You say safe number. Say safe number again, 1228, 1228. Actually, it does have something to do. Yeah. Show us your proof. What could think it was the identity? Let's go back to that. Oh, of course, the date 1228 for December 28th, 2001. He remembers the date of the incident, so it does relate to... So that's how it might relate. So, present again the report, the case file, and it's the case summary because it says it in the date. The fact that the safe's combination was 1228 relates to 1228 in the date of the incident of DL6. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Woo! He used the date of DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Einspruch! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number one. Oh, good luck. Good luck trying to keep that under wraps now, mate, and trying to keep your credit card, ATM card, to yourself now that you've said that to the entirety of this courtroom. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Very well with this. You may continue. Alright, go back in. Try again with this. We've got the evidence that Polly is named Polly because of Yanni's previous fiancé. We've got the evidence of December 28th because 1228. You say again, have we forgotten something? We say it this time, maybe. So go for this again because we've seen it. And that's not what you're supposed to say. Got the parrot to actually shut up about this for some reason. Or maybe now we ask it what's its name. And then we say that is relevant because then we present the DL6 case file and say that is how the name relates to in the suspect data. There you go. That's what we do. Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this part is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity? Yes, it does. Fascinating. You claim that the part's name will prove our owner's identity, then show the proof. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. We gotta do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. It's in the DL6 case incident, case file. Take that! The DL6 case file. Eisbach! That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspect data. Because we'll check it again. For everybody's benefit. We go to the page, suspect data. Fiancé Polly Jenkins committed suicide after his arrest. So that's how he remembers. Yep. Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Einsprach! Bach! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Yes. Come on, stop snoozing bubblegum out your nose. Witness, tell us your name. Einsprach! Wait! Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Huh? I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Even I'm surprised I'm hiccuping here. Oh my goodness. Well. Let me ask you again. Please, state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Yay! Order! Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really. But he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. And this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? He's got a look that just went like...
The heck just happened?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant Miles Edgeworth is... innocent. In this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? Silence. I don't believe it. Why isn't Mr. Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Huzzah!
But that is only one stage down, I bet. That is all. This court is adjourned. I have a... Oh! God, what now? Did someone just say objection? I was hoping to win this trial so I could go and, you know, my grandson wants to see that new It's a Minecraft movie. It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, that means... No. Edgeworth! Husbando, why? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. But what do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell him he was a murderer in the DL6 incident! He's gonna tell him he killed his own dad!
No. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I say first, just in case I do make a wrong decision here, but I am pretty confident in what to do. I gotta say, shut up, husbando! Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Einspruch! Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. That would be the Butts. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Oh, come on. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day.
Oh, hi! It's a lovely Figment!
It's good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. We're getting into the nitty-gritties here of the Case 1-4, and it's very, very exciting. So come along and join it for the ride if you want to. I'll do it like that instead, so you don't have to hear me cough. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. Aber ganz schnell. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess because, good golly, I need a rest. I am old. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. My god, I need a nap about this. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. But this is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick? What are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right there is right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. The real Mr. Toad's wild ride begins now. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. You're my husbando, I gotta do it. I have to. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Been the best time to join, I say. Yeah, as I said, we're into the nitty-gritty of it for sure. Yep. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, so pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. So it's unconventional for me. I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? He knew, somehow they always know. Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? Is this richtig? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Currently slowly working through Investigations 2. I've been in a group session playthrough of Investigations 2 already, so I do know vaguely how that one goes, and yeah, I enjoyed my time in that one. I will, of course, do my personal play at some point down the line, because it will turn up in my big old, chronology playthrough. Look forward to everything that's coming in that very, very soon. In the coming months, in the coming, potentially, like, year a bit. I don't know, it could take a while, but we'll see. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please. Better work, for God's sakes.
Yep. So yeah. My schedule has been busy with Crossworlds and Legends ZA, so I haven't made much progress, unfortunately. You're only at case 3. I know, and I see why you're saying this is the best time to join this one, because... Alright, testimony time. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Ha! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made! Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okie dokie. It's husbando cross-examination time. Yay! Let's go for it. Hold it! What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case. It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. We got the Von Karma's perfect record. We got little blemish in it and he was not very happy with it. No, that was nicht so gut. And then the earthquake struck. Hold it! So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator? Yes. Myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, they lost their composure and began to fight.
Why must Daddy and a random person fight?
Hold it! So what did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... something heavy fell at your feet. Was it a gun? Hold it! What was it? A pistol. It was a gun? Yes, it was. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? You threw it at Mr. Yogi, wanted to stop fighting, in the hopes to, just knock him out in the face or something. Well, I mean, with that heavy iron pistol, that probably would be a heavy metal pistol. That probably would be a big conk to the head for sure. Anyway, hold it! Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. Then there was a gunshot, then a scream. Hold it! The gun fired once. Yep, you don't need to do the coughing, don't worry about it. Yes. I think, after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head, every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream? And we're not talking about the painting here. Hold it! To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is! One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out, and quick. that one piece of the testimony contradicts the evidence. You remember that scream, you remember it to this day. File of the incident. No clues found in the scene. The other, I don't know. That's Robert's reports. Does make me wonder. It's making me wondering. Is it... Will you have a chance to even let out a scream if it was a shot to the heart? This is the bit that we've gotta do. There it is. One part of that test. I don't know what it means, but oh, no, not specifically this one then. Alright, gotta have a look at them. Had to observe. Earthquake struck. I don't doubt that. The lots of composure began to argue. I don't doubt that either. Something heavy fell at your feet. Went to stop fighting. There was a single gunshot, then a scream. Before I even saw the court record, must have remembered it. Yeah. There was a single gunshot and then a scream. So only one, but we're assuming, or maybe Edgeworth is assuming that it was the gun that he threw that somehow managed to discharge. Which would have been inside the inside the elevator. And somehow hit. But we've got a... Yeah, we've got a photo that shows that the bullet hole of the elevator window... So either that bullet that Edgeworth managed to discharge from throwing the gun ended up outside and it was a different shot that did it, or that was a shot that came in from outside into the elevator with a Father Edgeworth still waiting there. I think this is one we're gonna do. I'm very confident about this. I am gonna save though, because that's how confident I am. And that's very confident. Shush. So yeah, I think it's this one. Objection! So there was only one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Take a look at this. Trust me, I'm fine. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony. Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, just lying there. But what do you mean, a contradiction? Just as I thought, the judge is clueless. As always, those brain synapses are getting worn down. Show the judge in the contradiction in the photo. It's the gunshot that came in through the elevator window. Likely from outside. Beep boop. Take that! Every time I do, it makes me laugh. We always do that every time. Every time anybody says in Ace Study, look at this photograph. We always do the joke. Every time we do, it makes me laugh. Look at this giraffe! It should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see, a bullet hole into the door. Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one, but two shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear one gunshot? Einschmach! This photograph does seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? It might have been there before the incident occurred. If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident? Clear ballistic markings. Is it now that we pull out our bullets that we managed to pilfer from yourself? Is it now that we do this? I think so. I'm very confident about this. I'm gonna say yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible! Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise or after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident? I pilfered it from you, I think, my dude. Take that! Ah, shoot. You think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again? Every time you show it ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked. I mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor. Not meaning any harm, and not doing any harm are two different things, Mr. Wright. Try again. Ah, shoot. Alright, I'll try again. Load. I'll try again. I'm allowed. So do we have anything else? I'd double check the gun again. Maybe this is the same gun across the incidents of 15 years apart. It would be an amazing thing if so. But maybe what I'm looking for is in here again. The murder weapon was fired twice. There you go. Look at that. It was in there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, then. I will be able to show you proof. Yes, 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 yes. I believe it's in the incident report this time around that the evidence was that the murder weapon, one bullet found in heart, the murder weapon was shot twice, so there's another bullet that's missing somewhere. But there we go. Take that! Your Honor, the answer is in this file. Einspruch! You do enjoy checking out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence. Unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page shows the link between this bullet hole and the 06 incident? Victim data, doy. Don't even need to save that one. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. That it does. That it does. Yes, it does. How could you not see that? There are 3 pages. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. I don't know why I suddenly said that line in, like... I went for a Phoenix line, but then drifted into my Von Karma voice for some reason. Roll with it. It'll be fine. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Einspruch. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file, and look harder. Try the case summary page. The case summary? Well, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The D-bag does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order. Mr. Wright has proved one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the scene of at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
But what are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Because I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, it made me laugh, and I thought that the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case is still unsolved for 15 years.
Nick?
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did.
Oh no! He's accepted the guilt!
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? Whenever it says there is an objection, potential, usually you have to say thou must. But let me mull it over for a short while we have a quick break. I know I'm basically blue-balling everybody at this point, but particularly in the Twitch stream. But we do need to run some ads right now to get rid of pesky pre-rolls to make sure that you're not missing anything as well. So we will do that right here. If you're in YouTube land, of course, there will be no break in the highlights because we cut those out every single time. But do, please, if you need to take a pause and go and take care of some self-care business, go and do that. Come back to us later, that's absolutely fine. And we'll be here, ready and waiting to continue with what we need to do here when I come back. And I've had a bit of a rest myself again because my voice is needs a few minutes to sort of get itself back, get its strength back. So yeah,
I'll be back in a few minutes, everyone.
See you soon. Right then, I think I have held you on the cliffhanger for long enough. We are going to continue and make our decision it is time to do so. But first, welcome back everyone. If you're enjoying this video, particularly in our YouTube highlight, don't forget to let me know and leave a like and comment down below. If you would like to go further with your love and support on the YouTube side, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to get access to further episodes of this and the other series that I'm doing currently right now, as they are made and ready in the future, then I would appreciate it. Right, we have a decision to make. And as I said before, I think no matter what, when there is the thing to say, do you have an objection to this, you always have to say, usually, I do have an objection. This is how confident I'm being. I'm gonna go for it. Objection! Your Honor! I object! 9999, Herr Wright. On what grounds do you object,
Nick?
I don't know! This case is perfect!
Oh no!
Ah! It must exist. The second bullet. Ah! What? What did you just say?
Nothing!
The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems... Mr. Wright could have finally gone clean chain. And waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright, I see. Because he's going loopy. Wait, Your Honor! The second bullet! It existed! What? But we just had proof that it did not exist! I realize that, Your Honor. Oh, I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! Einsprach! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is the murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it, but the murderer didn't need it. Just in case one of these is the wrong answer. I think there was a need, potentially, yes. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is, naturally the bullet would be proof if it was left there, of 2 shots being fired, and a second assailant being there, maybe. Okay, this one we're gonna get a bite in the back if we get it wrong, but I think the second bullet would be proof of 2 shots going off. And you had to keep that sort of still up in the air, didn't you, really? Let's try that. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Einspruch! If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Then I'm going to have to reload. So we do follow the train of thought that the murderer had to find it because they had to be cautious about it then. Okay, murderer had to find it because they were being cautious instead. Oh, well, the murder was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. Einschrock! If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Ah, that one was a dead end. Okay, let's try the other way then. Let's try the other way. The murderer didn't need it, but thought... Because honestly, now that I think about it, yeah, this is a really good question to ask. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright, you're scaring me. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? I mean, it's very possible that there could have been a ricochet happen. Think about it. Metal enclosed elevator door could very well... Two shots fired, one was missing. Because it ricocheted and it got back and hit back into the assailant. Non-lethally, of course. So we have to look for the... we gotta figure out who the murderer is. And then get them to say, yo, do you have a bullet wound on you, potentially, mayhaps, perchance? Did you recover from a bullet wound, maybe? This is interesting. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Every single time. Notice how uncommon is that? It might have just clicked. Something might have clicked. It could be wrong, but something might have clicked. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot? And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I guess that's how it would work. Yeah, go with that. You're saying it for me, thank you. Oh, but there's a problem with that. Oh, of course there is. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean... the murderer came from outside, yes. Which would make the most sense for the nature of that bullet hole coming through, right? Anyway. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Einspruch! What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy? Well, that's good, because I deal in crazy.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect track record.
Wow!
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Because he had to take a break because it was literally a case of serious injury that caused him to be out of the loop for a while. Ah, sort of like a medical holiday, medical vacation. Does add up.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident!
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man! Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? There is no better time. As is most times when we make a decision in this kind of situation, thou must. You do it now, aber ganz schnell. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! Von Karma? You were waiting for this? Oh, you must know then. Yeah. You mean V. Von Karma? The prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident?
Yeah, because otherwise why else are you
Holding your coat like this. Does it still hurt there, my poor little meow meow? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick? Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Come on, nobody's that perfect. There is a joke to make. There's a joke that could potentially be made here. Von Karma never went to the doctor because then he'd have to foot a massive medical bill because Japanifornia, fake America, still has very real health bills.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, you could tell that maybe to... I can't name this specifically, but I think I do know of, like, several cases already where people... in, like, first-person games or whatever, or, like, those, like, survival games, are, the way that they do, like, a self-heal is very often, sometimes, they will just take a knife and, like, dislodge a bullet out of their body. Can't think specifically what game that happens in, but I swear I've seen it happen. It's more likely than you think, Maya. Phoenix.
Master Jared, hi!
As an accomplished prosecutor, he could easily afford it. True, but that's privilege. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, yeah, I think we can, my dude. You're about to bite the bullet, as it were. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it! And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. But what? What have we got here?
MVP Hunter, thank you for following, I appreciate it!
You're here for the good stuff. I hope you're having a fun time watching this stream. If you're joining in with me here today, it is much appreciated. Old and new folk alike, it is nice to have you back here. Or for your first time here, I hope you're having a great time with it. And yeah, thank you for following. I hope you enjoy what you see here. Feel free to take part in chat if you'd like to, or if you'd just rather just continue to watch and enjoy in lurk mode, then that's absolutely fine as well. Just do what you need to do to get comfortable, okay? Oh wait, the evidence that proves that Von Karma was shot. The bullet taken from Edgeworth's heart. Maybe I might have jumped the gun a little bit, but I would have sworn that they... But I just suddenly just metal detecting all over Von Karma would get a beep. Would get a beep to where his, like, still lodged bullet wounds would be, but... I don't know, actually. Oh, hang on.
This bullet was probably never taken from Gregory's heart.
It just says so on the bag to conceal it. That's a theory. I've saved before this point, so that's fine, so let's go for it. I think I'm wrong. What exactly is that? Sorry. Judge, if you would. Right, penalty. Penalty, free kick. Like, damn it. Okay. Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I mean, it went for the chase music, so it must mean that I've got it. Question, have you played this game before? I haven't played it, like, firsthand, but I have heard certain anecdotes of the story and certain things of how it was, of how it goes. I don't know all of the specifics, as it goes. I don't know, like, the nitty-gritties. The specifics of all the cases. I just know, like, key points. like almost the Cliff Notes version of these games. This was like the most memorable part of the game for me. I can imagine. The parrot will get the bullet out of you. Don't worry about it. So if it wasn't the DL6 bullet, so they're still gonna pass this off as the one that was in Gregory's heart. I have another one in the victim's body. Matches the barrel of the murder weapon. I wonder then, is it actually possible to... Is it actually possible? The only other bullet I have is this one, but I think that relates to the Robert Hammond case, which is interesting. One bullet found in heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. Memory loss due to deprivation. No, you know what, actually? My first point of call was, I think, right. My big yo reaction to realizing that we could just put a metal detector to him to try and find any source of metal from said bullet. I think I had to be, like, firm on that one, so yeah. Let's go back to it. I'll prove it! I'll even use evidence! I know how you like it so much! Also, the evidence that proves Uncommon was shot is... revealed by this. Take that! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I was so confused when you started doing something entirely different. Because my mind wanders, I like to... You'll find that sometimes I like to, or I often find myself, you know, doubling back, questioning if my original ideas were correct, but then after thinking about it some more... It turns out that sometimes my first line of thinking, as crazy as it might have sounded, is actually the method to go by. So I was, yeah, just running it by over my head, you know, a couple of times over, making sure I wasn't, like, you know, going insane. I'll often do that, but just because. But yeah, it's just literally a case of, prove you were shot, here, have a metal detector, it will go beep if you have a bullet in you. You would let that happen, wouldn't you, if there wasn't a bullet in you, surely? The funniest answer is always the correct one. So I'm learning. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... Oh, I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. What the... is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Here's one I have from earlier. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Einschmach! I refuse! You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? He is cornered now! Order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Einspruch! Judge, I called for a suspension of this trial! This is an invasion of privacy! Objection! The statute of limitations runs out on this case today! It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now, aber ganz schnell! Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. I see, so it wasn't the fact that he was holding his arm like that. That's just him literally just like scrunching in impatience. But rather, when he went to that in retaliation, in the panic, to show that, yeah, that's where the bullet was. Okay. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? 999, Herr Judge. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't! You don't have any of the DL6 evidence! That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday and from me when you tasered me, you schlock! Ugh, with no proof you cannot convict me of any crime! So sorry, Mr. Wright. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. Was? You were close. 1 day from freedom. But you see, I have proof! What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Thank you, Maya. You were useful. You are a good egg. Take that! Yes, you are, other Laura. You are here for the good part. Yes, you are. That's a bullet? Sorry, that scene from Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Werewolf is now playing in my head. The vicar and the bad guy are in the church talking about how to get the werewolf, and we're crying there's a seal in the disco. And a bullet. Bullets? A bullet! A bullet! Every single time the thunder, the flash of lightning comes through, and eventually the last one was like, oh, close the window! What kind of bullet? Ah, oh, dear me. That's so good. Anyway. Yes! Yes, I think Alona's picking it up. Picking it up, yes, 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 yes. Every single time, flash of light from the lightning outside. Although this one is not a bullet of pure... Is it silver in the movie, or is it pure gold that they try and use to get Werewolf Wallace? Or Were-Rabbit Wallace? Did I say Curse of the Werewolf? I meant Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I will hand in my Wallace and Gromit fan card right now. Don't worry about it. Anyway, a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. And it's gonna get Von Karma today. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Grumbles in German. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma... Screams in German. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
No! Get away! Get away from my father!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me! And I'm not doing great screaming right now, but honestly, my voice would not be able to take doing something like that right now. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you let that scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Ugh! Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me! Penalized! It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The light must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Hang on, we got some text here. In the original Japanese, man from Karma is Go Karuma. We just had to visit the men with the clean white coats in special rooms. Von Karma needs a special holiday. Needs another vacation, maybe. Von Karma's confessing now, but I don't think they could have done the surgery in one afternoon, so yeah, we take that. Well, he's confessing anyway, so we must know that the bullet is matching. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise,
a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job! Bring an end to this miserable charade! Now! End it! Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! I did it almost all by myself. That is all. This court is adjourned, and now I will finally take my daughter to go see that new Minecraft movie. God, I'm going to feel like I am going to be the oldest person in that court in that movie room. I hope you realize this. Oh, what are you on about, new audio device detected? No! Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. You do not detect devices. They have always been detectable. They have always been here. This whole time! How dare you? But yes, Hive, I think I did it. Woo! December 28th. And the Cyber flies away. Yeah! Oh, wait. What are they showing on that? Okay, it's weird in my chat box, but not weird on the stream chat box. So yeah, it's showing up fine. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Butterfly. Also, hi, anybody's coming in for the conclusion to this maybe. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Thought Carmen was even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick! Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Huh. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this.
Oh, I know. Try. Thank you.
I see. Thank you. Right. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Yep, she's got you there.
Woohoo! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would! I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party! Dinner's on me! Who likes pot noodles? Woo! Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? Pot noodles, yay!
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
All that screaming is doing a number on my throat, I'll have you know. I should have another quick sip before moving on. Makes no sense, doesn't it? I see. Whoop! Did I do it? Am I happy now? I feel foolish.
Oh, don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Oh, wait, you were here? What? Lotta!
Hey, y'all! Lava! Y'all were great in there!
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much. I feel even more foolish.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at ya. You'd stick your head in the cookie jar if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Oh, who, me? No, I went back to college. I'll give it trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? Yeah, that's too bad.
Huh?
Huh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiyonse. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming. In fact, I did a million miles away.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butt, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? Oh, I think you'll be fine, Larry. Just tonight, no horn dogging, okay? Right. Yeah? What's up? That's envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Ah! The only one that's surprised about this is, yeah. is this main character. It's the only one surprised is Phoenix, and I'm loving it. Larry was absent from that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. Yeah, I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, I know that. I never forgot that. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. Hmm? You should have told me.
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. Hey, there you have it! Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did! Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd become a prosecutor! Larry totally got away with it, too. He was a meddling kid, and he did get away with it! The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey-yo! Line up, I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner on me! You like the chicken and mushroom pot noodles, right?
Why does my stuff keep doing this?
My audio equipment is fine. Why'd you keep detecting this? It's apparently new stuff coming in, but when there isn't. Chill, computer. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Detective Gumshoe took us out in the town that night. Surprisingly, we celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. God, that was a bender. Turns out. Excuse me. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whew. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Maya, you were useful! Girl, don't beat yourself up like that! Come on!
Goodbye? Oh, what time is it? Ah! The first trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! Ah. This sure do be a station. I guess I'm too late. Hey!
Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it! Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes. Only her voice. But still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Glowsberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya the evidence to cheer her up.
Yeah, you pilfered the bullet, didn't you?
That was on Von Karma's possession, and you managed to snag that, didn't you? Take that!
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence that we needed! This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma! And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run an office by yourself. You're helpless.
I don't know about that. Jesus.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
See you soon, Nick.
I might imagine they both said that like that, yeah.
Ah, love that. Thanks, Nick.
And so, my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Objection!
Yay!
I'm just gonna do something just in case. This might be okay. Right, I'm gonna get ready. Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year! Talk about a pleasant surprise! Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Danny hung his head low and went right back outside. I kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Because you made him go woo again, and he doesn't go woo. And Edgeworth does not whoop. I don't think he does anyway. No, listen to me. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? Oh, I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. And likely staying that, Larry. I hope you realize this. Dear me. And then... who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Who even are you? I know you're Winston Payne, but at the same time, who even are you? Good programming. Very good programming. Phoenix Wright. Oh, the fence attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I'm taking over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. I'm sure you'll be in the area. Please stop by. Please stop by indeed. Jojo pills. Grossman. Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Yes, misunderstood you, was he not? I wonder what he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. the days of my youth like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Like the scent of lemon. I'm running some ad extensions here because, these credits are taking a while. I see.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Don't you know the family put it on the DVD when it says on the bottom? It says on the DVD.
I read those lines perfectly, I hope you realize. Please stop by the murder hotel where we won't murder you. Definitely not. I mean, right, yeah? I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? Yeah, you don't want to be the one they find out that was in a trial for potentially being a murderer. Even though we know you weren't, Will Powers, you're a good egg. You're a good egg. You're a good egg, yes.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I haven't had time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at, anyway?
Somewhere secluded. Probably likely somewhere where we'll go in the second game, maybe, yeah?
Right? Who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. He was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age.
Okay, moving on. Did you read that very fast? That's just my brain slowing down. I tried my best to read that very fast, and it was flawless. Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember right. That Laura guy. Oh, mate, I've been trying to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real! Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Oh, and who should that ghost be, I wonder? A couple of coherent words. Yeah, I just read it that fast. You only got a couple of coherent words. Not every single one of them, but yes.
Oh, that's why there's a ghost there.
Me and my sweet. Me and my beloved. Is Gumshoe just, like, launching miniature, marshmallows about? Or is that meant to be confetti? So, hold it! This was not the end! I lured you all to a false sense of security, that's what I did! Alright, experiment again, we're just gonna run another snooze just to keep this going here, because I am likely to actually end this on the cliffhanger, or, another brand spanking new idea here. Shall we get the teaser? Shall we get the teaser for Rise of the Ashes? You know, yeah, I reckon we should. Because what I think we should be able to do is go to the episode select and then watch it again just in case people forget the next time we play this. So yeah. It was on DS, on GBA in Japan, case 4 was the end. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when this got added. When did... Somebody quickly check for me. When did Rise of the Ashes get added to the game? Was it when they re-released it on the DS and they had it as a download? As a downloadable, like, DLC content? Is that where it came from? Feel free to, it was 2005. So, yeah, it would have been DLC for the, wait, not even DLC, really. It would have been... Sorry. So was it actually just part of the game outright? Or do you actually need to say, like, you wanted to get it? DLC didn't exist for the DS. You got all you got in the package. Oh, yeah, so they must have made a new case for the DS version to, like, make it, like, an enhanced DS edition. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. But yes, cliffhanger and teaser, slight teaser, we will do to see what happens in episode 5. The one that was added in originally the DS version. Case 5 was written after game number 3. What is... You need to stop it, audio devices. Nothing is wrong with you. Shut up. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Case written was written after Game 3, and when they re-released it... Yeah, timeline-wise, this should still be after the events of Episode 4 of this game, surely. And then we'll see what happens. So anyway, shall we see? Yes, I'm doing multiple saves. What of it? Don't worry about it. You're gonna be able to tell it was made for the DS. Well, let's have a look. Cutscenes flashy! Things are moving! Sound effects are a lot better! Oh my goodness! Movement is so smooth! Smash! That's a scary thing to see. Oh no, somebody did a thing. Loud noises! Yep, there's a lot of them. And I'm sorry. That's all we're getting. There's your teaser. Because what I should be able to do... play this game and load it from the start of Rise of the Ashes again, and then save that in our slots that we were doing with, right? Yeah, I should be able to do that, right? Gonna be a dual screen thing there, right there. You'd think, like one space away and it goes like that way instead to represent the orientation of the the DS screens. Potentially, I don't know. I never played the DS version of the game, to be honest with you. But yeah. There's our teaser for what happens when we do the bonus episode that was made for the DS version of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That is Rise from the Ashes, case number 5, technically, and the final case of this game. So, how about that for a teaser? I am very excited for the next time we get to play this, but we are going to be ending it right here, I am sorry to say. To remind everybody, thank you for coming in at this time and hopefully enjoying the end of 1-4 with me. It has been a blast. We enjoyed it. Fumbled through it for sure, but we definitely enjoyed it. And if at any point in the Twitch land video you have missed any of this video, do not worry, because we will have a VOD ready for you in the YouTube channel over at Laura Petal VOD. Go check that out in about a week's time. That is when we will have this episode ready for you to view and watch back and enjoy. But if you have been enjoying this in our YouTube land video, thank you very much for joining us on the adventure. I hope it has been a fun ride for you. If it has been, of course, do let me know by going down below and leaving likes and comments. And if you want to go further with your love and support, make sure you do not forget to subscribe and you do not forget to hit the bell for getting all those push notifications of new uploads from myself in the future. For this game, for the rest of the games in the Ace Attorney trilogy, the rest of the chronology that I'm doing, and for all the other games I'm doing as well.
And as well, let's go down to the description.
Go down there if you want to get some of my social links, if you want to see where the Twitch streams are happening, come along and maybe catch one of them live. We'd love to have you here. And then all the rest of my socials and Discord links are down there as well if you want to check out some other places where you can see my presence. So with that said, when we next play this, we will be doing Case 5 and having another fun time with how that goes. Let's see, but for now... Cass, you're back right at the end! This timing is so unfortunate. The timing is unfortunate, but yes. I'm so sorry to hear about this, yeah. Stellar timing as usual. But yeah, don't worry, you'll be able to catch it back soon. Like I said, on the YouTube VOD will be ready in the week, so check it out then if you've missed anything today. And yeah, come along for the next one. In this fun ride through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And by the next time that we play this, the update will be installed for the game, which means we'll get to access to some of the extra bells and whistles, which means for me, I might be able to make some, go into like the custom pose menu, the custom like screenshot thing that you can do to make like my own custom poses and get some good thumbnails out of that. Because there's only so much I can do with game windows in all honesty, but yeah, we could do that, it would be great! So yeah, might spend some time as well to check those bells and whistles out. But yeah, all of that the next time we play this, how about that? For now though, Thank you for coming along for this ride. If we have improved your day as a result of this video, then thank you, and we are more than happy to do it for you, and I hope to do it again for you at some point in the future. There's got another lecture right when you stream because drawback suddenly is missing so many. Yeah, I know, and it's the drawback of me being in my time zone, isn't it? But if you're here for them, I love it that you are, but do not worry if you cannot, because as always, we'll be making the highlights so you can watch things back and enjoy them on the back burner as well. So please do not worry about it. Just know that you're always loved and appreciated, even if you're new around here, if you're one of our regulars, if you happen to miss a stream because you're busy, doesn't matter, you've got your own life to do. But we'll welcome you back with open arms when you can come along for the next one. And I hope to see you for that next one, like I said. Stay and stay awesome. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your plan, whatever you've got coming up. I love and appreciate you all. It has been lovely to do this for you. And see you for the start of Rise of the Ashes next time when we do some more Ace Attorney. For now, take care of yourselves.